Yo everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Steins. When we last left off, we did a terrible job with Lukaku and the date scenes, I guess, and we've gone back in time to try and make things better for her. We did get her mother's pager number, but not really in the way that we were satisfied with. Also, random point, but you can barely see him in the distance here. This guy, what the hell is he holding? Because it almost looks like his arm is going around him and he's holding this weird object. I know it's probably not what he's actually doing, but it looks like he's just grabbing this weird thing with a weird arm. I don't know. I don't get it. Anyways, I regained consciousness in front of Akibara Station. Lukaku is next to me. We're about to board the train for Koima. Lukaku looks a little anxious, but she doesn't raise a single complaint. The shuttle bus pulls up and a huge line of people begins to move. We can't go to Koima like this. Shaking off my time leap-induced vertigo, I take Lukaku by the hand. I said I'd take her by the hand. Why does she have two of them there? Gah! Yeah, sorry. Come on. Once I get out the line, I let go of Lukaku's hand and start walking. Okabe-san, the bus is here. We're not going to Koima. Eh? This time, we're going to do things my way. Okabe-san, where are we going? I keep walking with Lukaku's hand in mine, ignoring everything else. Lukaku looks bewildered at first, but eventually she says no more and starts following me with this sad expression. We arrive at Yanabayashi Shrine, a place devoid of visitors, where the aura of peace and dignity dominates, where the cries of the cicada resound. Lukaku's home. Finally, I turn to face Lukaku. Instead of letting go, I grasp her warm... those are really loud. I grasp her warm hand even tighter than before. Perhaps it's the heat, or perhaps it's the nervousness, but her hands are damped with sweat. But still, I don't let go. Lukaku is hanging her head. She might cry at any moment. This means our relationship is over, doesn't it? Her lips tremble, her voice trembles. I summon my resolve and answer her with a laugh. What are you talking about? Eh? Our couple phase isn't over yet. I strike... Why are those so loud? Gosh damn it. I strike a pose to mimic a line from a popular card battle in anime. Until I witnessed Mayuri's death, this is how I acted all the time. Now it takes some effort, but I still have it in me. But when you're listening, this time we're doing things my way. Now, my disciple, bring forth the demon sword Sinadame. Samidare. The wind blows. The trees growing over the main building rustle its leaves in response. Lukaku looks at me blankly. Tears form in the corner of her eyes. What? Isn't it obvious? It's time to continue training in the Seishin Sanma School of Swordsmanship. My training? Have you already forgotten what I taught you? No, but Okabe. It's Kyoma! Eh? Have you forgotten my true name, Lukaku? I'm the insane mad scientist Hoi Koyoma. So, on my embarrassment, I strike another pose. I was so caught up in the question of your gender that I lost sight of our true relationship. But now I finally realize the truth. Our relationship was decided from the very beginning. Decided how? I may be a man and you may be a woman, but our temporary relationship as a couple. I take a deep breath. I gently comb my fingers through Lukaku's hair. I twist my lips into a grin. Matters not. Huh? I am I. Lukaku is Lukaku. That could have been said a bit more with a bit more elegance, but regardless. And Lukaku is my disciple. Lukaku gently strokes. As I gently stroke her hair, Lukaku puts her warm hand on top of mine. The tears collect in the corner of her eyes suddenly fall. Yes, of course, Okube. I mean, Kyoba-san is my master. Well said. Now, Lukaku, bring forth Sarima. Samdere. Whatever. At once. Just a moment, I'll be right back. Please stay here, okay? I'm not going anywhere, so hurry. Lukaku reluctantly let go of my hand. Shyly turns away from me and heads to the shrine office. Well, this is what, you know, this is how their relationship develops, so of course this will probably be better for them. We spend 4 hours training, just like we used to. Practice swings with the demon sword, stories of the sword's history, lectures on the intricacies of the Shisen Zanma swordsmanship, all fabrication for my Shinbuyu delusions. I talk. Lukaku, dressed now in her Miko robes, listen with rapt attention. Occasionally we take a break, sit on the shrine stairway and eat the sweet white balls Lukaku's mother brings us. That's how we spend an extraordinary 4 hours. Oh, thankfully they've stopped. Alright, that's it for today. Lukaku lowers his stance and slowly sees the demon sword. She looks so beautiful and majestic standing there in flowing white robes, sword shining in her hands. I find myself mesmerized once again. Lukaku bows, snapping me out of it. Thank you. I think I got a little stronger. No need for humility. Today you mastered one of the God damn it. One of the Senshin Zama style secrets. Type 32 cherry bomb. But don't get cocky, for you are still weak. Yes, sir. I want to learn even more from you. The breeze feels nice after the sweat we worked up. We save our comfortable fatigue as we drink the berry tea Lukaku's mother brought for us. Oh, her mother sounds nice. I feel like it's been a long time since you last taught me Kiyoma-san. For the past few days, my mind's been under the dread influence of the foul grimoire known as the manual. But I finally recovered, don't worry. Thank goodness, you're back to your old self. Lukaku answers happily, and then her expression turns serious, as if she made up her mind about something. Yesterday you asked me if I had any memories from when I was a guy. Oh, yeah. Lukaku looks away. I see her hands fidget in her lap. Finally, with trembling lips, she speaks. I do remember. No surprise. I expect she'd remember after our experience with Ferris. I remember, or actually, how do I say it? It's a very transient feeling. Transient? I can't clearly remember it, but at the bottom of the sea of my memories, well, in my head, then Lukaku starts pawing at the air above and to the right of her head. Feels like it's around here somewhere. I don't really get it. Anyway, you remember? Lukaku nods. I'm sorry I lied yesterday. Don't worry about it. You should be proud to have fooled the great Hayone Kiyoma. So, because I remembered, I knew Mom's page number without having to ask. She takes out a piece of paper upon which is written the number. I was going to give you this no matter how things turned out today. We know that's true. And one more thing. One more thing? I don't know if it's related to my memories, but it's about that old computer. Huh? Now that I didn't expect. The IBM 5100? Yes, I think so. True, Lukaku did seem like she knew something about the IBM 5100. Plus, Lukaku's dad confirmed I was here at the shrine. And then one day, it suddenly disappeared. Does Lukaku know where it is now? If that's true, Lukaku, you might not have to turn back into a guy. But Lukaku faintly shakes her head. I don't think it's that easy. But why not? Lukaku grips my hand. Yeah, please come with me, I'll show you. She looks into my eyes. Lukaku is no longer crying. In the fading sunlight, her eyes shine with firm resolve. She brings me to Bairu. Bairu? I look up at the huge towering building. The IBM 5100 is here? No. Not there. Lukaku faces away from Bairu and points to a coin locker tucked in a narrow alleyway. It happened last year, just before New Year's. Lukaku walks up to the coin locker as she talks. The computer was at our shrine until then. Until New Year's? That's a contradiction. It's only 2 weeks ago that I found the IBM 5100 at the Yanabayashi shrine, which means I really hadn't returned to the original world line. It was all my fault. I was helping out at the shrine sweeping the storehouse when I broke it by accident. You broke it? Lukaku nods. But I thought Dad would get mad at me if he found out, so I brought it here and hid it in the coin locker. You must have been... it must have been tough bringing it all the way here. That thing weighs a ton. I used a push cart from home. It broke too. Wait. The push cart broke in the original timeline too. Didn't it? Even so, it must have been hard to get it here with just a push cart. Maybe she was just running on adrenaline. When I heard Kuruma-san was searching for it, I was really surprised. I know I should have told you the truth, but I thought you'd hate me for it, so I couldn't say anything. Nonsense. I wouldn't hate you for that. No matter what, you're still my disciple. I know. Lukaku takes the key out of her pocket. It's already been more than half a year, so management probably took it away. Half a year? I guess it's hopeless then. The locker costs 200 yen per day. Normally, if a coin locker goes unpaid for more than a few days, the management receives the contents. And if the owner doesn't claim it within a month, it's usually thrown away. Meaning the IBM 5100 is already... Lukaku goes to the large lock at the end of the row, inserts the key and tries the lock. Ah, it's not locked. I guess that settles it. Sure enough, Lukaku opens the door to reveal an empty locker. I'm sorry. Either way, it doesn't matter, there's no point in retrieving a broken IBM 5100. But I don't tell her that. It's not your fault. I'm the one who messed with the timeline. Everything that happened is my fault. Kiyoma-san. I'm still kind of confused, but that's why I must bear this burden. Mayuri's pain, Suzuha's pain, Ferris's pain, and now Lukaku's pain. Something occurs to me. What if I did send a email telling Lukaku not to sweep the storehouse? How would that change the world line? Would the IBN 5100 stay at Bayashi Shrine, ready for me to retrieve it in August, as planned? Part of me wants to try sending that email. Can I? Phone wave. No. If it works, Lukaku could stay a girl. No, I mustn't give in to temptation. My goal is to restore the world line, not warp it further. Fix the past to save Mayuri. That is my mission. I mean, that could... I wonder if that becomes an option. Or that's what they try and do. There's something strange about my memories. Strange how? Inside my mind there are two memories about the old computer mixed together. The first is the memory of me breaking it. The other has no memory of it at all. The male me didn't break the computer, he swept the main shrine instead of the storehouse. So Lukaku swept the storehouse because she became a girl? Because she swept the storehouse, she broke the IBN 5100 and disposed of it in this coin locker. So that makes it even more potential of sending the D-mail to fix everything. As a result, the IBN 5100 would never reach me. Is this the butterfly effect? So there's no choice. I have to go back to being a guy. There's no longer any doubt in her eyes. There's no choice. She knows it as well as I. We return empty-handed to Yanabayashi Shrine, which is dyed scarlet by the setting sun. Lukaku lets go of my hand after we arrived. We spent the whole walk hand in hand. Then she turns to me. So, this is goodbye. Yeah, definitely a lot better than the first goodbye we tried. I'm really happy that I could train with you again. She smiles shyly again, but her cheeks are dyed pink. I could tell she's desperately holding back her tears. But those tears hold a different meaning than the ones I saw before I time leaped. At least, I like to think so. Didn't really do anything, boyfriend-like, for you, did I? That doesn't matter. Yeah, I know, this is why that guide was stupid. I suppose that guide would be different, is more applicable if you didn't already know the girl. Like, that guide would be good for blind dates, kind of thing. But it should be said that it doesn't work for girls you already know. Yeah, you're right. I'm sincerely relieved. Because Lukaku smiled for me. Please save Mayuri-chan. Mayuri-chan is really important to me. Lukaku. Please go already. If you don't, I might cry. So please. Thank you for everything. This is where I use that phrase, right? El Sai Congole. It's Kongaroo. I find myself smiling. Lukaku forces a smile too. El Sai Kongaroo. She bows deeply. She doesn't raise her head. A sign for me to go already. I turn back to the archway at the shrine's entrance. My feet are heavy. They won't advance. I stop in front of the stairs. I take out my phone. Okabe, Mayuri called. She was mad. You stood her up on your promise to go to Komima? Christina, I need you to enter a number into the phone wave name so that you change. What? Explain yourself. Please, just do it. I'm sending a D-mail. I hear a sound on the other side of the end of the phone. The number is... I tell her Lukaku's mother's pager number, with another string of numbers attached. *2 *22298318312983128312929. Meat, meat, veg, veg, meat, meat, veg, veg. When she sees this, Lukaku's mother will probably think it's a prank. And then she'll assume the email we sent earlier was also a prank. If that still doesn't change the word line, we'll just try something else. Pages in 1992 don't display the sender's number. Lukaku's mother won't know who sent it. Already told Chrisu the timer settings. Everything's ready. I hang up once I confirm that the 42-inch CRT is on. Now I need to call the phone wave. Now I just need to call the phone wave name subject to change. Then the word line will change. Lukaku will turn back into a guy. Her memories will disappear. Mayuri won't die today. However, I hesitate to open the address book. My thoughts turn to Lukaku when it's probably still, who is still probably watching me from behind. If I turn around, what will I see on her face? I want to check, but I don't think she'll want that. Lukaku finally smiled for me today, but I still have lingering reservations inside. This time, I'm about to sacrifice Lukaku's memories. The memories of 17 years she lived as a girl on this world line. The memories of her parents who rejoiced when their daughter was born. I'm about to erase all of that. But if I don't, I'll be rejecting the 13 years Lukaku lived as a guy. I will be rejecting the memories of her parents who rejoiced when their son was born. Even so, is it okay to turn Lukaku into a guy? I'm lost and cannot take another step. I've sacrificed the memories of two friends already. The sight of the tears is burned into my mind. Something soft presses against my back. Lukaku has embraced me from behind. I hear faint sobbing. What expression is she making now? Even without looking, I can tell. I really don't want to change back. Her words and needles stabbing into my heart. Because if I change back into a guy, I'll have to hide my feelings for you. It would be wrong for me to love you if I'm a guy. I have nothing against homosexuals, but unfortunately, I am heterosexual. I won't be able to answer Lukaku's feeling if he's a guy. My memories of today will vanish too, won't they? That we held hands and walked together. That we trained together after such a long time. That I'm touching Okabe-san's body right now. I don't want to forget. I don't. Because I love you. I love you, Okabe-san. I want to save Mayuri-chan too. And I understand there's no other way, but it still hurts. At the very least, I want to keep my memories of today. If I'd known it would hurt this much, then I would never have wished to become a girl in the first place. Lukaku. I'm sorry. I know that doesn't matter to you, right? Even as a guy, you're still Lukaku to me. I won't change. Yes, it makes me happy to hear you say that. Okabe-san, please send the email. Please send it quickly. If you let me feel the warmth any longer, I might say even worse things. I can't hold back these feelings anymore. I feel like I need to save. Save. Is this really okay? Okabe-san, please. I'm about to sacrifice someone again. Is it my place to make that decision? My fingers tremble around my phone. but Lukako's embraced those trembling fingers with her own. Will you remember me? Ah, here we go. Yes. With just one call to the phone wave, names of exchange, I could send a message to Lukako's mother's pager. Will you remember me as a girl? Yes. If I make the call. Will you remember these 4 short days we had where... Will you remember these 4 short days where we were together? Yes. No, I can't do it. Okabe-san, why? I can't do anymore. I can't sacrifice anyone else's memories. I've already trampled on Suzuha and Ferris's memories. I turned a blind eye to their suffering, all the while telling myself it was to save Mayuri. Just saying, I know Suzuha lost those few days of us getting to know her, but at the end of the day, when she went back in time, she lost her memories and then ended up getting super depressed, committing suicide. So it's one of those things. Suzuha, it's kind of hard to say whether going back was good or not. Ferris, on the other hand, it's a different story. I turned a blind eye to their suffering, all the while telling myself it was to save Mayuri. I justified it by telling myself I could carry their burdens, but that was just a convenient excuse. I don't have the right. I fall to my knees, unable to stand. The only way to save Mayuri is to send this D-mail. There's no alternative. Even so, I don't have the right to erase Lukako's entire life as a girl. I can't do such an arrogant thing. More than anything, I don't want to lose the Lukako beside me right now. Okabe-san. Mayuri can't be saved. Mayuri's death is fate. No matter how many world lines I cross, convergence will occur. Mayuri will die. No matter what. I'm tired of it all. Mayuri, I'm sorry. My ego wasn't strong enough to sacrifice everything for your sake. The first day of Koima has ended. A few Otaku warriors linger to check their spoils before beginning their odyssey home. Otherwise, the Ayake is silent and still, as if the crowd Lukaku and I saw the afternoon was a lie. Koima runs for 3 days straight, but it already feels like the end of the festival. Of course, this silence is just for tonight. Tomorrow, people will come to fill this spacious promenade. This spacious place once again. My hand clutches at my chest. Mayuri will die in less than an hour. I am not ready. Even so, I want to be with her in her final moments. I won't let her leave this world alone. That's why I came here right after leaving the shrine. She should be here somewhere. I contacted both Mayuri and Daru by mail. If they're still in Arika, they should be here any minute now. My phone rings. Speak of the devil. Oh. Is this really okay? Lukaku. She doesn't have to say it, but I know exactly what she means. There's only one thing I could say. Everything will be fine. This is my choice. You don't have to worry about anything. I know that the mail won't be enough to stop Lukaku from blaming herself, but I have to send it all the same, if only to strengthen my own resolve. Memories from this morning rise unburdened. Mary stopped by the lab on her way to Koima. I was dozing on the couch. Suddenly, the darkness was blurred away by light. Squinting against the fluorescent radiance, I raised my hand to see who had entered. Oh, sorry, Okabe, did I wake you? Mayu was there, toting a suitcase. No, I wasn't really asleep. I've been up all night trying to solve the problem with my last date with Lukako. You're pretty early, Mayuri. Actually, Mayushi's here to pick up her costumes. And breakfast. She took a sandwich and some potato salad from a convenience store bag. Are you going to Korima now? Yep, Derek and already left on the first bus. Oh. Hey, Okuin. Where did you go with Luka-chan yesterday? Did you have a fun date? You know, Luka-chan hasn't replied to my mail since yesterday. You mailed Lukako? Yeah, Mayushi's a little worried, you know? The day before, Lukako burst into tears barely 5 minutes after we met up. Then we parted ways. That's why I couldn't give Mayuri an answer. Did you make Lukako-chan cry again? That'll make Mayushi sad. Sad? Sad. Luka-chan is Mayushi's friend. It was Mayuri's last day alive, and also Lukako's last day together with me. I asked myself, could I really let it end with both of them sad? Let it end? What right do they have to decide when it ends? My arrogance made me want to vomit. And then, as if to reply on Mayuri, I begin to tell her my new plan. Are you going to be at Korima all day? Huh? Yeah? Why? Is it okay if I bring Lukako? Really? Of course it's okay. Mayuri smiled happily. Took some milk out of the refrigerator and wash down the sandwich and begin to enjoy her breakfast. You tried asking Lukako to cosplay, right? How did it go? Well, I couldn't convince her. I don't want to force her, you know? That would make her hate cosplay. So basically she gave up. But, you know, it might be a good idea to bring Luka-chan to Korima. You think maybe if she saw other cosplayers having fun, Luka-chan might want to try it too. Do you think we could get her to cosplay at the next Korima? I wonder. That would be nice. Hey, will you really bring Luka-chan over today? Yeah? Will you come too and look at the costumes Mayushi made? Yes, I will. Yay, that would make me really happy. Mayu packed her costumes into the suitcase. Well, I better get going. Be sure to come, okay? I'll be waiting. I'll show you all the best stuff, so you'll want to come tomorrow too. I could hear my teeth grinding. I knew that whether Mayu would get to see tomorrow depended entirely on my actions. If this day really had gone as planned, my status as Lukako's temporary boyfriend would come to close. Lukako would have gone back to being a guy. Mayu would survive the night. She could go to Korima tomorrow without a care in the world. Okuin, something wrong? Mayuri looks at me quizzically. She's always been sensitive to changes in my demeanour. So I put on a smile and respond as Hurin Kiyoma. Nothing wrong. Just thinking of ways to defeat the organisation. Let's meet again at Arika in the afternoon. Okay, I'll be waiting. Mary didn't leave right away. She just stood there in front of the door looking at me. Mayushi's always here for you to talk to when you need her, okay? Mayuri. Hey, I'm off. Mayuri cheerily flew out the door, suitcase in hand like the white rabbit in Wonderland. The sound of her footsteps gradually faded away. Now alone, I took a deep breath. Whew. The time limit was 13 hours after that point in time. In those 13 hours, I was to return Lukako to manhood. I thought I had to change her back, but now